Hi, Shane.
Hi, Bart.
Good to see you. Ooh, that's a wrestling grip.
That's a wrestling grip.
Yes, wrestling season is over. Shane's been coaching the Panthers.
Yes, Western Panthers. I jumped over to that school about 3 years ago with Jerome Broman. I was at Lumen Christi for 25 years.
Wow,
Titan Parker this year took 5th.
nice.
Yeah.
Seems like you got the numbers.
We do. We have 25 to 30 every year out there.
Good deal. Congratulations on a good season.
I appreciate that district win against Northwest.
Yeah, I was there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, we've got, I guess construction season is underway. We drove by the Blackstone, and there were, probably 50 people all with brick laying and all this stuff going on, but it's nice enough to be, I guess, working construction outdoors.
Yeah, it's amazing how much construction we have going on, especially in the health district, Bart. There's a company called CMV, which is Ray Garcia. He has 8 foundations in the ground right now. 2 houses are finished. And
Wow.
right next to him, a half a block away, is Alan Edwin, and they have 8 foundations they have put in.
All right, well, we've got, of course, the apartment buildings under construction, but we're going to talk about the 100 home single family units. We have a live shot of the Blackstone right now. But yeah, they're pretty, they must
Doesn't
be on
that
lunch.
set nice? It sets nice in our downtown.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Way better than the parking lot used to be there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so all over the city, you are seeing like foundations, you're seeing the plywood rising, just like here and there, just everywhere, right?
Yeah. Well, 100 homes,
100.
those people who go into that program, they get to pick where they want to be, Bart. There's a misnomer out there that the city is actually building something. We're the conduit to the development. We actually just pair really great people together to make all of this happen.
They tend to be like 1 or 2 that are just kind of inside already an existing neighborhood.
Yes. That we call infill housing. That's part of our infill housing initiative, in which, again, people could pick that location. But we are also partnering with companies like Alan Edwin Homes, who we agreed to sell 167 city lots to put in workforce housing, is what they call it. And the rents are still between, I think, maybe $1,200 to $1,700 a month. Gorgeous, gorgeous houses.
I was walking over near the hospital a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, wow, there's one. I mean, and I didn't think, oh, that was not a big enough parcel to build a house on, but I was wrong.
Well, cities typically they're high density. Anything with any 40-foot lot, you can likely get a home in.
Oh.
Our setbacks are very reasonable, which means the setback from the neighbors. And so a house that's maybe a 20 or 24-foot footprint. Oh, there's a picture right there. Gorgeous, right? 100
It is
home.
gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, they're just beautiful inside also.
Who's the builder of that?
That looks like a Norfolk product. Norfolk and Paragon are the 2 contractors we have for the 100 Homes program. Oh, there's another one. Those are just beautiful. Another Norfolk product, and that's actually on McBride. That's on the corner of McBride and 3rd, and there's a new one going on at the other end of the street, McBride and 4th. Isn't that a nice kitchen?
It is.
Yeah.
I know you had an open house a week or so ago. I couldn't make it, but you were celebrating some groundbreakings occurring, I think, off of Mechanic.
Well, Mason. There was a groundbreaking there. There are, on Mechanic Street, in that short distance between Williams and Mechanic Street, there are 4 brand new homes on that street.
One of the things that people are wondering, 10 years ago, you couldn't find anyone, if you wanted to build a house, to work for you. It was impossible. And now we've got, you say, 3 or 4 developers that are coming in, buying dozens of lots from the city. What changed?
How we do business, really, I think, in our perception. There was building happening in the county. It's just our perception in the city needed to be changed. We are much more customer friendly. We truly look at what we are providing to the community is a service in that you are the customer, Bart. If you come to get a permit from the building division, you're a customer and you're paying for a service. And with that, a lot of the builders recognize that. They're coming to us. I just had a conversation with someone today. They want to get 10 lots to build 10 brand new houses in the city. And there will be up soon another developer, totally separate from the one I spoke to today, who wants 10 lots also to build on. That will be in the council agenda on April 15th. They're coming to us, they're recognizing the community they're currently in isn't as friendly to them as developers, and we're very friendly.
This is one of those contractors, VMG.
VMG, when you went near the hospital in the health district, you had mentioned
I saw
about
that.
seeing the houses.
Yeah.
And he just started 8 more foundations today. They're out there digging. Lester Brothers is out there digging right now.
They're just slabs?
Slabs, and he's also got some with a basement. There are single family products that person is doing, and there are a couple duplexes in that area. There's going to be over 30 brand new homes in the area between State Street and Cooper Street, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is. Do we know like the price range of the homes when they're going to be sold?
Under 2,000. The majority there's under 2,000. The Allen Edwin product
Under
is
100,000?
2,000. Under
Oh.
200,000. I'm sorry, 200,000. The Allen Edwin homes are a rental product because that's how they do their business. They typically, when the interest rates are higher, they will build a product for lease.
They will own them, or they will sell them to a landlord?
No, they own them.
They'll
Allen
own
Edwin
them,
Home
okay.
owns them. They manage them. But when the interest rates tend to go lower, then they a lot of times offload their product. VMG is just a single builder from Lansing. He realized it's so easy to do business in Jackson. He wanted to pick up 30 lots, and he's building 30 houses.
Well, all these numbers, they add up more than 100 homes.
Yes, the 100 homes is just one program, and that's where a lot of people are mistaken. Is they just think of all these homes being built as part of the 100 homes. They're not. Totally separate programs. I would venture to say we're going to have 200 homes by the end of 2026. That's my guess.
In the 100 homes, or overall?
Overall.
Overall.
Single family structures or duplexes, 200 homes by 2026.
Now, are these lots, all these, I guess, infill lots, the result of the dilapidated houses we tore down? Or,
Yes,
yeah?
exactly, Bart.
Okay.
They were houses built in 1924, and now we're in 2025, and we're getting brand new houses. Our chief building official thought, he was smart in his approach to the demolition program, in which he took out all the old basements and provided a great canvas for new builds.
Now, I can think of some pretty big areas of land that could be more than just a house or two. I'm thinking of the Griswold.
I'm so glad you brought that up, Bart. That one was a 2-year deal. It took 2 years for us to acquire that, working with Cardinal Capital out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we traded that property, 3 acres, for 2 properties downtown in which they're going to build downtown. We acquired the site, which was a residential site, and we're going to be able to get anywhere between 16 and 22 homes on that site. We're so excited about it. There'll be a mixture. There'll be a mixture of homes there between rental, Allen Edwin, the 100 homes, or anyone else if they came to us and said, I'd like to build a 2-story house on this. Could I get into this and build a house here at this location? We would gladly do so.
I think Jonathan was talking to me about how they have these little mini communities built on land that's as small as 2 acres that includes as many as a dozen or so houses, but they're built around like a little playground, a little fire pit, maybe even a little swimming pool for that neighborhood.
There's currently a developer, not for that site, but there's currently a developer for a different site. I don't want to say his name. I don't know if he wants that out there yet, but he would like to do that exact model. They have something like that in Eaton Rapids now. They take roughly 1,000 square foot house, which is 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, open floor plan, beautiful product. They put it in, they do what's called a planned unit development, and they put those all in one area, and they usually have some type of like rear load parking, meaning you park in the back from one central location. Everybody would park in the back, or you just have a parking lot. They're pretty awesome, especially the one in Eden Rapids.
I've seen some drawings and pictures. You're right, they are. It'd be an awesome place for a community. Now, the land that you swapped for the Griswold property, that developer wants to put multi-unit housing downtown.
Yes, yes. Next to the Foundry Bar on Cortland, there's a small square we have there. Not the entire L-shaped parking lot that's owned by the city. They just want the one square that is facing on the MLK side in Cortland.
Oh,
and they would
Brandon, there goes your free parking. That's your free.
There you go. 100 to 125 units, 8 to 11 stories. And that's one project they'd like to do. The separate project would be next to the Social Security building, that part of the lot that is currently being used for staging for construction of the Blackstone. They would like to put a 55 and over market rate living location.
Like the Francis Street lofts.
Yeah, but they're more geared toward market rates.
Market rate.
If they decide to go with more of a managed type of rate, maybe a workforce or something like that, that's great. It's up to them.
Again, like the single family housing developers and builders, the attraction for multi-unit housing, like those buildings downtown, what is it about Jackson or the downtown that has suddenly interested a number of developers?
Customer service. What they recognize is they get treated very well. Very well meaning the relationship. They're not getting any preferential treatment when it comes to necessarily financial or anything like that. We build a relationship with developers. They see it's very easy to do business in the city. We have an amazing staff, chief building official, planning administrator, who developers get their personal cell phone numbers. They're able to communicate with them on the weekends or off hours. They're very impressed with that. So I would say it's a dedication to the workforce we have at the city.
All right, keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Bart.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Shane Laporte, Community Development Director for the City of Jackson. Next up, it's birthday club time, so